Most content that looks visual isn't actually doing anything visual. It has images, maybe a header photo, a chart somewhere in the middle, but the visuals are pure decoration and not doing any real work. There's a difference between content that has visuals and content that uses them. Today, we're going to cover 7 techniques that move your content from the first category into the second. Let's get into it. Visual flow. Where the eye goes on your page is a design choice. If you're not making it, your reader will make it for you, and probably not in the order that you would want. Western audiences read from left to right and top to bottom. That's your baseline. See how the eye moves through that? Arrows, alignment, white space, animation, all working together. The reader doesn't have to decide where to look next. The design tells them. Now this. Multiple focal points, no clear entry, no hierarchy. Where do you start? Most readers won't figure it out, so they leave. Contrast and hierarchy. If everything is bold, nothing is. It's also one of the most common mistakes in visual content. When everything competes for attention, nothing wins. The reader's eye has nowhere to land. To fix this, you'll need to use contrast. Differences in size, color and weight create hierarchy. This is what a page without contrast looks like. Everything at the same volume. Now contrast creates a reading path. The headline is impossible to miss, the supporting text clearly supports, and the accent color pulls attention to what you want your readers to act on. Squint at your design. If no focal point jumps out, simplify. White space. People often mistake white space for empty space. It isn't. It's breathing room that prevents the feeling of opening a page and immediately wanting to close it. Too much competing for attention and the brain starts filtering things out. What gets filtered might be exactly what you needed to see. Same content, but with more space. Blends differently, doesn't it? Apple is a great example of this. Their product pages communicate expensive and considered before you read a single word. Animation with purpose. Movement demands attention. Your eye catches movement before anything else, and that makes animation very powerful. And also dangerous. The rule? Every animation needs a function. If it's not guiding the eye, revealing information progressively, or reinforcing the message, cut it. This is a tech demo. Impressive for about 3 seconds, exhausting after that. And that's what happens when you discover the animation panel for the first time. Now watch this. On scroll, content is revealed in the order you want the reader to receive it. The animation isn't decorating the content, it is the content delivery mechanism. Micro interactions work the same way. A hover state that confirms, yes, this is clickable. A fade that signals a transition. The wrong animation doesn't just fail to help, it makes your content feel cheap. Like a PowerPoint from 2008. Visual metaphors. Show, don't tell is the oldest rule in storytelling. And it applies here too. If your message is about growth, don't just write the word growth, just show a plant sprouting. About connection, interlocking pieces. The image carries the concept in a fraction of a second. You might forget the exact statistic, but you won't forget the image tied to it. Typography as a visual element. Most people treat typography as a readability decision. Font size, line spacing, contrast, but text can carry visual weight. Done well, it becomes part of the design instead of sitting on top of it. Look at how type works here. Variable weights, strategic sizing, progressive reveals on scroll. Readers don't just read it, they experience it. Even at a smaller scale, same idea. That bolded keyword isn't just emphasized, it's a visual anchor. It changes how the reader scans the page. The eye lands there first and then works outward. Data visualization. Data is the hardest thing to make visual. Raw numbers have no inherent shape or story. You have to give them one. The mistake most people make? Dumping it all at once. Full chart, fully loaded. The reader looks at it, doesn't know where to start, and just scrolls past. Now compare that to this. Charts, graphs, and infographics are storytelling tools. The visualization should answer a question and not just display information. So, 7 techniques: visual flow, contrast, white space, purposeful animation, visual metaphors, typography, and data visualization. Scrollytelling, animations, interactive reveals, all in Maglr's editor and built without a single line of code. If you want more examples, you can find them via the link in our description below. A free trial is waiting on our website if you want to try this yourself. Subscribe if you found this helpful, and we'll see you in the next one.